Okie dokie. Going to see if... No, I don't think it's capturing the audio again. So let's add us an audio source, shall we? I was hoping that I wouldn't have to. But it looks like I am. Might get a little bit of echo here real fast. But it looks like I am. Test 1, 2. Might get a little bit of echo here real fast. But it looks like I am. Test 1, 2. Okay, cool. It sounds like the audio is not overwhelming my voice and vice versa. Although, in the streaming window, a little messed up for me. OBS is fine, but it's only like the upper left corner in the streaming window. The live streaming. A little messed. Nope, it's fine though. Cool. Cool. Alright. Awesome. What were we doing last time? Right, inherited data. A scientific team figured out what the research base was looking at. Hello, giant piece of floating junk. Bridge airlock opens behind your back. Isabey enters through it. Isabey, I was waiting for you. How's the research on the cultures we found on the abandoned ship going? We've been having some problems with the cultures again. After reviewing the documents, it seems like the crew was researching some kind of organism. We've tried to follow their steps with samples we found, but they appear to be contaminated. We need new samples to advance. Good, so it sounds like the scientists were responsible. Like they made sure to contaminate the lab samples so they couldn't spread. And earlier they said that there was a fire that they left burning in the test tubes, which means they burned all the samples. So I'm gonna believe that they were trying to protect people, not cover their asses. Okay. Whatever you need, where can we find them? That's precisely the problem. We have found no records in the galactic database of similar organisms. And no member of the scientific team knows what this is about. I'm afraid, sir, we have reached a stalemate. Alright. You sit on that, Isabey. I love Isabey. Isabey does fucking everything, man. I don't know if it's because they're the first listed person or whatever, but Isabey's a boss. That's right, I'm going full rockets. That's what I did last time. Still scripping. Cool. Let's see, what do we want to do? There is nothing around here. Except for that space station. Vamorph? The fuck is Vamorph? Vamorph sector. Oh, there it is. I'm blind. Alright, we gotta go to the SMC Council to hope that they will join us in the fight, basically, because they have this massive private army. The Council. Let's go to that suspicious activity. Cato addresses you. Captain, one of the ships is attempting to communicate with us. Ah, Zane again. We meet again, Wisbach. I knew that sooner or later you'd come back to face me. I know you, and I know the humiliated you subjected me to in our last battle wouldn't be enough to satisfy your black, putrid heart. I feel like they're they're repeating the entire Zane thing, because I've fought Zane. I don't remember this exact encounter. The first couple of encounters, I didn't really pay attention to the name. But I've got a guy called Captain Zane who I didn't know, who absolutely loathed me. And I feel I don't know if it's a mistake that this entire thing is repeating, but if it isn't a mistake, and this just pops up from time to time, they really need to have dialogue that's more along the lines of, I've done this before, you're in my rig right now, stuff like that. Like you can't be Zane, we have Zane, or you can't be Zane, I fought Zane before, etc., etc. You're right, Wisbach. The Zane you knew is dead. You were the one who killed him. From the day our paths parted, I swore I wouldn't rest until I see you dead. I'll do whatever it takes to eliminate you, even if I drag you to hell with me. Today will be the day of revenge, Wisbach. Our story ends here. Okay, I gotta really lead the missiles. Missiles overheat like a motherfucker. Hey, I did hit some of them. Oh dear God, all the missiles from this guy are absolutely fucking me up. I just fucking died. That's what I'm talking about right there with I need a better ship that I can have more AA with. Or anti-missiles with is kind of a terrestrial term. Because that ship behind me just absolutely fucked me. They just... Oh God. Because my single point laser was simply not enough to even begin to handle all of that shit. And I can't add more. I can't replace weapon. Okay, I clipped a piece of floating space garbage. Oof. Anyway, like I said before before I ran the piece of space garbage and killed everybody, I can't replace weapon slots with anti-missile utility stuff. Which really sucks. Make sure I'm not aiming at a piece of space garbage this time. There you go. Ooh. Let's do this one first. It sucks that they're straddling the objective, because then I can't go, you know, event, objective. I'm just gonna hit the objective in between. Is this Zane again? Yes. It's really difficult to tell where missiles are going. Nice. That was decently fast. I don't think it was any faster than just having conventional weapons, though. That's the problem I'm having with the missiles. Ooh, let's go ahead. Ow. Turn this shit around. I overheated. No. No, man. Ow. No way. Yes, I got him. Okay. I expect no less from my arch enemy. You won again, Wizbok, but I swear next time we meet will be the last. Your end is near. I'll take revenge for everything you've done to us. You'll regret having betrayed me. Ah ha 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 ha. Human got messed up. Yeah, these guys definitely level when they're not in the crew, which is nice. I like that a lot. Means that I should fill up all these vacancies also. And I'll just have a bunch of spare crew. I leveled yet? Oh. No, I haven't. Haven't leveled yet? Go Newman. Alright. There's guided rockets. Oh, sorry, there's guided missiles. I have rockets. And again, like, it just doesn't, it pales in comparison to simply just knocking out their shields and hitting them with much, much more damaging weapons. It's primarily because it's difficult to aim them. Like, when I get a good barrage off, it does a lot of damage. And it's very, very, very powerful. But, thinking no. Whoa. Expensive, man. Sell all these. Actually, ones I want to sell, I'll just keep up here. Do I have artillery cannon learned? I want lasers. I want lasers really bad, but I haven't found an energy laser, you know? Okay, 19 AC artillery cannon is what I have known. And this one is a 15 pack artillery cannon. Oh, this is the shield one. Alright. Nice. Slowly unlocking stuff. Big boy. I'm holding on to that one. Because he's good. He's superior and he's max. I don't know if that means... Yeah, because you can have superior that's 2 upgrades and a normal that's 3 upgrades, right? This is superior that's 3 upgrades, so I'm going to hold on to this guy. Oh, this is my laser cannon. I read it as artillery for some reason. I have other lasers. See, here's Zane, down here. I have other artillery. I wanted to right click to inspect it, not to use it. Whoopsie daisy. I just don't know which one's better. Because the flak is more accurate, which I don't really have a good judge of what the numbers represents in effectiveness. Like maybe, you know, going from 100 accuracy to 321 accuracy is really good, but maybe it's just like all right. Because for example, laser is only 64 accuracy. And the laser's pretty accurate. It's a laser. Even still, like, I have a feeling that the accuracy is within its own class. So, for example, here you've got no accuracy. Okay, these are plasma cannons, right? Like, these are cannons. So maybe like 60 accuracy on a cannon is not the same as 60 accuracy on a laser, or lack of accuracy. I don't know what resistance is. Or lack of accuracy. Oh, resistance might be like the missile's individual health, like resistance to anti-missile defenses. Plasma artillery cannon. Damn, that's big. So I would love to like specialize, just have one shield breaking weapon, like a big heavy hitting shield breaking weapon like this plasma artillery cannon, and then break a shield and then go in with all of my whole weapons. But the problem I have is it's really difficult to visually see what part of the ship has shields and what part of the ship doesn't when I knock them out. Because this down here is 2 dimensions, right? So if I imagine a sphere, I imagine that this is just like a frontal wedge that goes from the north pole of the ship to the south pole of the ship. That's just like a big orange slice that covers that on each wedge. That means if you're above or below the ship, it's really difficult to, like if you're shooting from above and you're shooting, let's say this side is knocked out and you're shooting right here, yeah, it'll get through. But if you're shooting right here, it'll get blocked by this shield. If you're shooting right here, it'll get blocked by this shield. So shooting from above or below is really bad, but shooting from directly ahead or left or right is probably the best because there's more ship exposed for one shield area. But visually, it would be nice if there were shield damage effects. Like when you hit a shield, it flashes the area that the shield is covering. So it would give you immediate feedback of, okay, that section is still shielded. And then the shield can go from bright blue to yellow to red for more damage when you hit it with that effect. That way you don't have to try to guess where this is. Because when you look at this, you have to be like, okay, here's a silhouette of the ship. Compare the silhouette to where the ship is now. How is the ship oriented? Okay, the ship is oriented like this. This shield is out, which means the ship in that orientation is on this side. The shield on this side of that ship in that orientation is knocked out. Let's go. Right? And then you've got to go over there and you've got to try to hit that section. Especially because some of the ships are very similar. Like my ship, it's pretty similar looking on all the sides. Like it's got like this little bulbous section to tell you where like the back of the ship is, and these little front bits to show you where the front of the ship is, right? But the silhouette at a glance is very similar. It's basically just a tube, and there's like at least one other ship that's also just kind of a tube that, to rapidly glance at it, is difficult to tell what orientation it is. It's not difficult to tell what orientation it is when you put any amount of thought in it at all. But just to look at the silhouette of the ship and be like, okay, it's facing this way, it's moving this way, it's oriented this way. Its pitch, yaw, and roll are all on these axes, which means this section is wounded. I mean, a lot easier to be like, bullet hit blue thing, that thing is shielded. you know? And I'm giving up on the rockets. I'm gonna hold off on all these, sell them later. I don't think rockets are where it's at. I think the guided rockets are where it's at because they follow the mouse cursor. It's just difficult to tell. What do I want? Sure, let's have the big ass energy cannon. Why not? Which has the most hull damage per second? You? The light cannon does more, but oh no, it doesn't. Cannon does more. Oh, perf. This thing's just beastly. It has a 10% chance of stunning them temporarily? What? Do any of these other ones have, like, special effects on them? The most polyvalent? Polyvalent? What does that mean? Looking it up. Polyvalent means having a violence of 3 or more. Oh, having a valence of 3 or more. That's in chemistry. Counteracting several related poisons or affording immunity against different strains of microorganism. What? I don't think that's the right word they want to use here. Unless they mean whatever. I don't know. That word in chemistry means having valence electrons of 3 or more. They might actually mean that. Increasing the damage of missiles that hit the enemy hull directly to the maximum. I didn't realize there was a damage range. I thought they just did a flat damage amount each time. Apparently there's a damage range. That is really good. I don't know if that's because it's superior quality or because it's an R160, because this one is normal quality to run. Do any of these have special stuff? This one has a stun. Moves damage, rate of fire over previous models. Oh. Who knows? Let's double check to make sure there's nothing to scrap or sick. Crew is all good. I've maxed out my shit. It sucks that it releases luck by 1 mile. So when I play this game again, maxing aptitude, 100%. So many rolls are aptitude rolls. So this is fires 2. Ooh. Well, that answers that question. It does fire both. I'm just trying to scroll up. That's... oh boy. The council. Now the best thing that would happen would be that we get attacked by the Children of the Sun while we're here. which just shows the SEC Council meeting. Hey, look at this.
Congratulations, you've made it onto my blacklist.
Yeah, that's way more effective than missiles.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
Oh shit, he's fucking me up. What? Oh, that's right. I remember now that the artillery goes through the ship. Just want the top, thank you. Yeah. I remember now why I stopped using artillery. It's because some of the artillery shells pass straight through the ship and don't do damage. That was really fun though! Like, the first ship that I got that actually the shells hit it, it was awesome. It was fucking great. Like, I knocked out the shields and I swapped to my other weapons and the hull weapons and I was like, fuck you. But that ship, a bunch of my shots went straight through. Also, he fucked me up. Whatever weapon he was using messed me up hard. Alright. Use my laser cannons. Pew.
Control tower. We
Oh,
request permission
that
to
was
dock.
a random event.
Welcome, Captain. Kick your boots off. My house is your house.
Die, space station. Die, space station, die. I hope I can buy stuff here. I want to buy more lasers. Hangar. Building. Oh, no more ships. Commercial zone has people I can buy. Pulse mines. Heating cannon. What I have in my ship, right? Yeah, but a superior quality one. 210. You are also 210. Cannot buy or sell stuff at this station. Get off the ship and go towards the sector where the SMC headquarters is located. Although the headquarters has been settled in Sharp Hill because of the proximity to the extractor, it was in the space station known as the Citadel where the Council would meet. Not surprisingly, with Children of the Sun trying to take over the galaxy, it was one of the safest locations to the station's excellent defensive thanks to the station's excellent defensive capability and a large number of SMC private army units that were designated at the location. You do not know the names of most of the board members. You had attended only a few hearings in which the SMC had sent a representative to defend the interests of the corporation and vote in the council. One name you did know, however. It was Janet Fox. She had overseen every meeting you had attended and was a serious woman that you had never gotten along with. You lead the march through the city towards the SMC sector. When you arrive, you can hardly hide your smile. You had always imagined the place where most powerful magnates gathered amongst the shadows to conspire against the world, and the truth is that it had not disappointed you. A group of armed guards awaits you at the entrance. Identify yourselves. Captain Blitwisbach from the Republic. You show the licenses and guards check them. All right, go through the detector and drop all weapons you carry. You could be proud of your crew. They all start pulling weapons out of absolutely every pocket of their uniform and more. Knives in the boots, hidden pistols. The guards wait a long time while you all disarm yourselves. It was clear that you would not be caught by surprise. After being frisked, you are allowed to pass through the building and you advance through the rooms until you reach a large elevator, in which you press the button to the top floor, following the instructions of the guard. Any plan? The elevator door opens, giving you access to a gigantic circular room at the top of the building. The crew waits as you prepare to enter the meeting room. From what you had been told, everything was ready. The council had taken the trouble to start without you. You imagine them smacking their lips like piranhas in a tank of water, waiting for the next piece of meat to devour. Let's go, Bomberino. You open the door to the courtroom and the whispering fades. They have all stopped talking to look at you. Amid discomfort, Catherine points you to the free chair at the large table around which all the members of the council are seated. It seems that everything is ready and Catherine begins to speak. This is Captain Blitwisbach, representative of the Interstellar Republic, personally elected by new Admiral Kendra Mason. Kendra Mason? Wasn't that the traitor who took some of Daryl Flynn's troops? Ooh, we're off to a good start. How have they not heard that news? That's weird. You should fire your informants, Aaron. Flynn is dead. You can thank Captain Wisbach directly. I've been told you had something to do with it. Ooh, you should fire your informants. You look at Catherine, he broadcasted all of that shit to everybody that was at that battle. Probably thousands of people. You look at Catherine, who has her eyes as open as it could be. It seemed that not even she had imagined so much hostility in such a personal way. Even knowing that it was more than likely that everyone in the room was fully informed, you decide to explain. Apparently they are not fully informed. Daryl Flynn was one of Narto's men. You explain the situation as best you can. Scott, Flynn, Mason, there is a lot to tell, but the only really important thing is that without your help, you were lost. Their help. At the moment, it would be better not to mention the loss of Dr. Banner at all. They had already had enough problems to assimilate. Apparently they're not aware of what happened. Like, they should be aware in full. There's no way. Like, this is one of the superpowers of the galaxy. And what happened was no secret. As a matter of fact, it was widely broadcasted. There's no way they wouldn't know in intricate detail exactly what happened. It's weird. As a member of the council, I vouch for Captain Wisbach. My son and I were trapped in Zia when the children took control of the city. Thanks to the captain, we both got back safe and sound. Really? Awesome. It was one of the people I rescued from Zia, apparently, even though I think I still have the refugees aboard my ship. Do you now sympathize with the officials of the Republic, Catherine? I don't remember such devotion in the last hearings. The captain must have been really convincing. Hey. Yeah. You didn't come here to talk about my persuasion skills. Of course not. You have come to ask our help. Once again, the Interstellar Republic begging SMC to take the meat out of the fire. What have all of these years of fundraising and providing for you done? Are you unable to do your job? Bitch, you ask me to do your shit all the time and I do it. Don't panic, Dana. The captain only takes orders. That's new Admiral Mason. She wants us to use our army for her stupid war, and not content with that she shields herself another And not content with that, she shields herself with another member of the council and her courier. Weird. It's a weird sentence. Admiral Mason is commanding the army while we're talking. We should act as soon as possible, and you notice a blow to the leg that makes you stop right away. Oh, she kicked me. What the captain means is that the fleet of the Interstellar Republic is smaller than ever. After continuous attacks of the Children of the Sun, they cannot protect the galaxy all by themselves. How many trade routes have we lost? How many ships, cargoes, and facilities have the Children of the Sun seized? Oxford, comma, please. Yeah, I think I was about to say what our plan was. This affects us. As long as the Republic cannot stop Nartos, our losses will continue to grow until the end of the war. And you know that if this goes on like this, little will the SMC matter. As soon as the Republic falls, we will be next. Believe me when I tell you that there will be no fortune in the world that can save you from Nartos. As a member of the Council, I call for a vote for the alliance with the Republic of Admiral Mason. The Admiral and the Captain summon us to war, and it's our duty to answer their call. It's really not, but... Have you lost your mind? Since when do we take orders from a little girl who plays war? SMC will not answer to any usurper. The Republic is finished. Once more there is silence. Oh, that should not be Garner speaking. Once more there is silence. From Catherine's face you could tell this wasn't going as well as you expected. The members remain silent as they look at each other. We will not support the attack. Our stations and work centers are being assaulted right now. We will not abandon our facilities to sacrifice our army in a suicide attack. Some text is italicized. I need to know how to spell that word correctly. Italicized. It is with a Z. Italicized in... That shouldn't be. Most likely they just have a database where they pick the type of what the text is, like whether it's speech, whether it's internal narration, whatever, and they just got this bit wrong. Can't ignore the Children of the Sun. Do you intend to be hidden while Nartos makes his way to you, and then what? What will you do when all of your troops have fallen senselessly in the defense of factories and offices when there's nothing more to separate you from the children of the sun? This war is also yours. Don't insult the people you're trying to get on your side. No. There is a subcultural silence. That is the second time they've used that term. Sorry. It's just such a weird, like not commonly used word or phrase for that matter, that it really stands out when they use it. It's like word of a day calendar, you know? There's a subcultural silence. For almost a minute until the opening of the courtroom door rumbles through the room. Oh, there's a subcultural silence for almost a minute, comma, until the opening of the council room door rumbles through the room. SMC guard. Sir, they're here. A fleet of the children is heading towards the station. Speech text not italicized, which I still have copy pasted from Google. Thank you, Google, for spell check. The calm and collected expression of the executives changes completely. Where before you saw pure pride, now you see expression of authentic dread. Behind the guard comes your crew. You must act. You look at the members of the council and raise your voice to make sure you're heard. See, this is exactly what I thought was going to happen. They were going to be all on the fence because they're just a bunch of business people and they thought that maybe they could ride it out. And then, thank you, Children of the Sun, for actually attacking them and giving me the ammunition to get them all on our side. I will take command of the defense. Whether you like it or not, you are with us in this. The SMC and the Interstellar Republic have been chosen as targets of the children. If one falls, the other will as well. Don't forget it. I will be in charge of directing the troops and we will prevent the advance of the Nartos fleet. If we survive the attack, SMC will respond to Admiral Mason's call. Consul nods in terror as guards take positions. The station won't fall as long as I'm alive.
To all SMC ships, the Council has given me command of the defense. I want every soldier capable of piloting a ship in position.
Captain, most of our fleet has departed with Artemis Hub, along with General Mount.
We'll have to manage the situation by ourselves. Do not allow them to reach the station. Done. Burrows, you'll cover our backs. Stay close to the station and don't allow them to board.
not moving?
I don't want any of them to set foot on the dock.
Yes, Captain.
When we land, nobody touches Catherine Jones. I will take care of her personally.
There's too many of them, Captain. We won't be able to contain them.
Don't let them advance. Without the support of the station, we're lost.
Some part of the ship is injured. I just don't know which. There we go. I really like the lasers. They're guaranteed accurate.
A captain of the Republic? I thought the Emperor had already wiped you all out.
They didn't take out enough of us, you scum!
Rawr. Ooh, black spec.
Crew, keep the pace. We won't let a single ship dock. On your mark.
Ow, what the fuck? Shit, that hurt. Why aren't my lasers firing? Everything hurts. Okay, I'll fight you first. One of the problems with one of my weapons being laser is its hit scan, and the other weapons have travel time, so I have to lead them. Again, why aren't my lasers firing? Lasers, hello. Still batty. Beat that guy. Oh.
Good job, Hatch. We're done with the squadron.
Hatch?
Captain Charlie Hatch's ship is down.
Oh.
Let's go back to the station. After this, the council won't be able to ignore us.
Shouldn't I have had an escort? Oh nice, I got a bunch of shit. Very nice. See, the cannons aren't that bad. Half of their damage is absorbed by shields. I'm thinking. Like, what if we do away with... Like, alright, let me think about something. So we've got... Got 168 hull damage and 175 shield damage. We lose basically 100 shield damage. And gain 40 hull damage. Not worth. Wait, how many... This has really low damage, but it's I hit the target, like guaranteed, all the time. could make it. They just never have shields. Might be an interesting build. Like, do away with the shield damage weapons entirely. Just go for all hull damage. Like, it takes a while to break through their shields, but at the moment that I do, they just erupt in fiery death. Nah. I don't know why my laser stopped firing every once in a while. By the way. Okie dokie. Let's go. Oh, another Gatling. I like the Gatling. A lot, actually. Interesting. I like the Gatling a lot. Yeah, I don't have shields. I think I should actually... The thing is, like, I want a new ship and I have no idea how much it's gonna cost. So I'm holding on to these so I can sell them. In a few hours, the hearing had changed drastically. Before the attack, the scene was full of life under the neons of establishments and the marabout? What does marabout mean? Hold on. Like merriment? That is not the right word. A marabout is a Muslim religious leader and teacher in West Africa, or a shrine marking the burial place of a Muslim holy man or hermit. I think they meant merriment. The marabout of people walking the streets. Just gonna look for some more destination. Yeah, weird. I don't know. Somebody's messaged me. Okay. Now most of the districts are shut down and silent, their inhabitants sheltered in their homes waiting for news. You run to the SMC sector to meet again with the council. There is just no more obvious proof of the need to join forces than what had just happened. Most of the soldiers remaining in the city had returned to the sector for the protection of the council. Seeing you, many congratulate you on the battle and smile as you enter the building. You've given them what they deserve, Captain. We owe you our lives. Although you had emerged victorious from the skirmish, you knew that there was nothing to celebrate. That improvised attack with a few ships had been enough to check the entire station, while the fleet of SMC ships were in charge of recovering the Artemis hub. You go back to the council room, which is emptier than before. Surely many of the members, on hearing the news of the attack, had chosen to sneak out like rats once you had left the building. The rest of them were still sitting on their seats, while hundreds of their soldiers had lost their lives defending them. Nartos won't stop until he's done with all of us. It won't cost him as much if our troops are disorganized. The SMC and the Interstellar Republic must fight together if we are to survive this threat. The Children of the Sun will never stop until they get what they want. Nartos won't stop until he knows you're dead. I'm gonna go with the Children of the Sun. Because I don't want to be like, Nartos won't stop, because then if we kill Nartos, then they're going to be like, Nartos is dead, even if the Children of the Sun threat is still very much alive. One of the men gets up. Until no, that's a typo. Need a space after the period. After the period. After the first sentence. Woo! One of the men gets period until. Until now, he had not uttered a single word. But by the solemnity with which he waited let's try this again. But by the solemnity with which they waited for him to speak, you would say that he was the leader in spite of being much younger than the other members of the council. The council has deliberated. We will not support the Republic on the offensive. Our ships will remain at their posts as they have done so far. Takes a few seconds for you to digest what the man had said. Catherine signals you to hold back, but you can't help it anymore. These people were fortified inside their building, arguing about the future of millions of people as the children expanded, leaving behind millions of victims. So you declined the alliance after everything that has happened. The children could have finished you off a few hours ago. Without the Republic, you wouldn't be able to face them. The man's name is Henry Burns. You didn't let me finish. They will remain at their posts until they recover the SMC Operations Center from this part of the galaxy. Artemis Hub is currently under the control of the Children of the Sun. The leader of our troops, General Kenneth Malik, is in charge of the operation from the military bases closest to it. So, do you support the Alliance? We won't send a ship until we have solved the problem at Artemis. The station was built with the intention of facilitating communications between the different sectors under which we operate. As one of the key points on our star map, the enemy controls it. I keep adding bleh. As one of the key points on the star map, enemy control also greatly disadvantages you. They were right. That Nartos had strategic points throughout the galaxy to deploy troops was clear a disadvantage for you. Before responding with direct offensive, it was necessary to push Nartos back to the hole from which he had emerged to give him the final blow. After the recovery of Artemis Hub, will you support the attack? We will answer Admiral Mason's call, Captain. If the Republic intervenes in the recovery of Artemis Hub, the first thing Nartos will see as his downfall will be our ships. Having said that, you must leave at once. Malik is a strong and useful soldier, but directing an attack of this magnitude is a duty that seems too heavy for him. He will relegate as the general from command temporarily until the station is taken. Leave the SMC building alongside Catherine. The Council had accepted the alliance, though not unconditionally. You honestly didn't care about their interests. You couldn't be sure if it was a concern for their life, or their pockets, or both. But in order to have their support, you have to crush Nartos' troops. You would do it gladly. It had become something personal. There's my ducky. Hold on, playing with Dougie. Okay, I'm back. So Pancake found a space between the fence and where it meets the lake that normally she'd stayed away from because it's got like jasmine bushes and stuff, so she can't really go through it. She doesn't really like walking on plants and stuff. Like she prefer walks on pavement over grass, for example. But with the cold, they've sort of gotten thin enough that she cautiously explored her way through, and she didn't listen to me. And so she went into the neighbor's yard and started running around, and I had to go grab her. But she doesn't listen well enough yet. She's great in the yard. She will not go into the street, which is fantastic. So I can have her sort of run around the yard, but she does sometimes cross into the neighbor's yard. And obviously I don't want her running around the neighbor's yard, even if they're okay with it, or even if they say that they're okay with it, they might not be okay with it, you know? So we're still working on that, still working on the recall a little bit. Thankfully, she sees the house as a safe place, so if something scares her or if something she doesn't like happens, she immediately goes back into the garage to wait at the door to try to get in the house. So that's fantastic. Anyway, back to it. We leave the SMC building alongside Catherine. The council had blah 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 blah. I already read all that.
Done! Burrows!
Yes, sir!
Go back to the headquarters. We must inform the Admiral of this. We will go ahead to meet with General Malik and plan the attack. We will await the arrival
they
of the
were with
Republic
me.
ships before the siege.
At your orders. Good luck, Captain.
I forgot who got all injured and shit. There's no... yeah, same thing. I don't know if like the tablet storyline is sort of done or not. Head towards Space Station Blurg at the Memoria Asta section. Uh, at Sector Memoria Asta and take control of the operation. Not a problem. Drop. Oh. Oh, never mind. I thought I lost it. Okay. Communication screen lights up and the captain of the ship appears. We have run out of supplies. We know that we can get to the space station before we starve. Pancake. Oh, it's warm up here, isn't it? Let's take off your sweater. She's a greyhound, which means she has no body fat whatsoever. So she gets a cute little sweater. But it's like super warm up here now. Because I was cold. Yeah, that's a good. Will cost us credit since we are. Oh, come here, you. What a dork. She stepped on a wire, and as I turned, the wire brushed against her foot, and it spooked her. She's a little fraidy cat, but she's so mischievous at the same time. It's an interesting mix. Yeah, give him the food.
Head to the target. May, prepare boarding protocol.
Alright, I have to actually give them the food. I was gonna leave. Uno momento. Okay. Oh, nice. I wasn't expecting anything in return. Jesus. Is this the one where it's the maximum? Anyway, I'm still gonna sell all of them. I've just determined I don't like rockets. I just miss with them too much to be effective. Even though that one had like 200 plus hull damage, which is almost more hull damage than I deal with all three of my weapons combined. Just never hit. Like I said with the lasers, like if I don't use weapons that are all of the same travel velocity, then I'm gonna be missing with some weapons. Try to contact them. Attack the ship? Fuck that.
Head to the target. May, prepare boarding protocol.
It's clearly a trap. Attack the ship. No. It's clearly just a ship. It's weird that it didn't give me the option for a radio call, which it usually does with an aptitude check. They're nearing the ship using the repair team to the distressed ship. Everything was fine until shots were heard at the transmission cutout. It was a trap. What a surprise! After an intense firefight, the repair crew was able to reach their shuttle and separate from the enemy cruiser. The medical team receives the shuttle in our hangar but cannot save the life of one of our crew members. No! Who's gonna die? Oh, somebody's
Activate the
fucking
weapons.
dead.
All crew to battle stations.
Oh my god, I keep overheating. That was weird. That was a really shit ambush on their part.
Excellent work, team. Are you all okay?
No, one of them died, yo. I already know that. Who died? Oh, he didn't die. Oh, he gets upgrades. Kato didn't die. Kato gets upgrades. Who died? Did one of my reserve crew die? Did I die? Weird. Yeah, I mean, maybe it automatically replaced him with one of the reserve crew and I just don't know, but I doubt it. Pretty sure I still had 4 reserve. Wait. Oh, I was about to say, where's Newman? Yeah, I don't know. They're all the same. Odd, to say the least. It's definitely said that somebody died. What a good girl.
Seriously?
dun.
Another interception? Congratulations, you've made it onto my blacklist.
Jesus, I'm overheating so much. Why? Oh,
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed!
ow. Dick.
Excellent work, team. Are you all okay?
Newman's always getting messed up. Anything new? Ion reactor. Cool. Very nice. Upgraded laser interceptor. Still wish I would have figured out hacking drone. Go into a battle, right? Yeah. Gone over a little bit, but that was weird. That is not the first time. I can't see fucking anything because the bloom of the star. That's not the first time I've had, I've been dropped out of Super Cruise and nothing's happened. Oh, okay.
Activate the weapons! All crew to battle stations!
You'll regret this.
I'll make sure to end you quickly!
I don't know what that green 6 is in the corner. What gate by those? Ah, damn it, I was hoping to avoid that. Ow.
This is getting ugly, Captain.
I would be dead right now, yeah.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed!
Fucking rockets, man. My lasers are not doing anything. Jesus, fucking missiles, dude.
Excellent work, team. Are you all okay?
Missiles shreked me so hard. Oops, wrong. Just not good enough. Jar flak. Ooh, nice. You only need one more after this one. Like, it would be cool to have a ship that has, like, the cooler and, like, the energy converter, so that... Oh, this... Like, I don't know if this... I'm curious to know, like, if I hit energy converter and then hit the cooler, what happens? Like, does it use the extra heat? So, like, when I overheat and the bar is red and it ticks down, I assume if I use the cooler, it would immediately zero out that bar, right? But do I only regenerate shields while that bar is ticking down? Which means if I zero out that bar, I won't get any more energy shield regeneration? Or does it start like a sort of internal timer that says like you get this much regeneration from your shields or to your shields? So I can go like weapon like overload my weapons to hit shields and then immediately hit the cooler, and I get my weapons and boost in shield regeneration. That'd be cool. Plus the Genesis had one that, or the other ships even, not just the Genesis, had another thing that gives my weapons a boost and resets the cooldown at the same time. Which, if I also had that weapon cooler, it would do them both. I'm just gonna use this guy, and it will fully heal my ship. So I could, like, for example, fire until my weapons overheat, and then boost, and then use the cooler. And then just get, like, so much time of continuous fire to really just nuke a ship.
Comms chief, request permission to dock.
Welcome, Captain. Dock at the assigned bay, please.
But I can't try combos like that because I don't have those ships and I don't have those utility slots. I'm probably at least a third of the way through the game right now, I would say. No, this just had people about it. No, yes, it does have this stuff to it. Just people. No, that no was like a no, like a yeah, but I said no. Shut up. Might as well accept these contracts. Hey, got it. Artillery cannon. Lines. Magnetic mines. Ooh. Oh, interesting, actually. Very interesting. These aren't the utility mines, they're actually weapons. 30-second cooldown though. Yikes. But I'm fast. I'm gonna try these. I'm gonna sell all this shit. Including... No, I'm not gonna sell that. Try replacing the plasma cannon. Yeah. I'm just gonna try this out. Hmm. Ah, my butt was still in. Haha. I don't know about using the missiles. Anything? It's worth it to keep checking. Oh. Missiles. Does more shield damage. Oh well. Try the Gatling. Nah, this one's superior. Alright. Land at the docks a huge spaceport of Blarg, where you quickly distinguish the SMC fleet. That station had some of the largest operation centers the Council was able to pay for, serving as a major troop deployment point. This was far from coincidental. With the proximity of the station where the Council was located, having the facility to guard an army and deploy it immediately was a huge tactical advantage. Oh yeah, Patrick Jackson. He's just a dude on my ship right now. Does the SMC have that much military capability? I'd imagine that the Republic itself was in charge of the security of the corporation. It was a question you detested, but it was fair. It was known that the SMC directly and indirectly influenced the Interstellar Republic, but you were not their personal army. You explain. The powers of the Interstellar Republic are above the corporation, Jackson. SMC has always tried to dominate the Republic by placing one of its puppets as an admiral, although without success at the moment. There has never been nor will there be an admiral without battle experience. No matter how many of these posers try, you will never risk your life for... If you have never risked your life for the Republic, the captains will not recognize you. With the Republic out of its control and the constant tensions with the Children of the Sun, The corporation soon created its new military force. They began to spend huge amounts of money in recruiting capable men such as mercenaries and soldiers to protect themselves and gain power. They built stations, basins, armaments. What began as an army comparable to that of a small planet today is an army comparable to that of the Republic. It's complicated. The political framework of power wars slips away from my knowledge. I understand that if they're as capable as you say, we need them. Although to be honest with you, it bothers me. Would you trust someone whose only reason for fighting beside us is merely economic? Credits can never buy loyalty. You are a fast learner, Jackson. Credits are the most powerful weapon. Credits are the most powerful weapon. But you're a fast learner. You reach the limits of the military zone with a slight smile. Apparently, Patrick was more promising recruit than he seemed. Fuck yeah, Patrick. You show your license to the guards who are in an area and they give you access. One of those who seems to be the leader accompanies you to the interior where General Kenneth Malik is waiting for you. Sir, the Captain of the Republic has arrived. Alright, soldier, you may leave. Greetings, I'm me. Bad-tempered man interrupts you. I don't care what your name is. My men have been waiting for several days for the orders of the Council. We have enough problems without the Republic getting in the way. I'm not here for the sake of it. Children of the Sun have barricaded themselves in Artemis Hub, one of the most important distribution centers in the area. It has been about a week since the attack was reported. The troops protecting the cargo ships and the station fell in battle, and the children have taken over the ships and the station. In response, the Council has assembled part of the security team to retaliate to the attack and regain control. We will not allow those savages to steal from us. How do you intend to capture the station? We will make a frontal attack. We have recorded the withdrawal of many of the children's ships to their headquarters. Whatever they are planning, they will seize the moment to raid them. The first line will serve as a distraction while they act as a shield. Once we manage to land, we will only have to kill those bastards face to face. So we're just gonna sack them? My men? These bastards are not my men. They're nothing but mercenaries, Captain. They'll live as long as they're told, and they'll die when they're told, too. That should be TOO. The two in Yay, grammar! The moment they are aware of it, the better. The more they are aware of it, the better. SMC pays me especially well for reminding them. Yeah, that's fucked, dude. The Republic is a wreck. Take your head out of your ass and look at the galaxy. You have failed miserably in your work, and someone more capable than you must take over. Which is funny, because I'm taking over for him. Look at me, a true soldier who knows the only thing that matters in war is victory. That's why the SMC gave me command of their army. The Republic fills your mouths with fine words and of honor and duty. Perhaps if you were not so stupid, the Children of the Sun would not have gunned down the Tacet Stella as they did. You will not deploy your men without my consent. Try me. The atmosphere has become very tense. Your eyes glued to Malik's face as you face him in anger. The voice breaks the silence. Excuse me, Captain. What is it, Jackson? The defensive systems of the Artemis station work thanks to their orbital satellites. With them out of play, we would force the controllers to switch to manual mode, facilitating the siege. You have no idea how Jackson understood that. Engineers look at each other and confirm the information. You shouldn't open your mouth when your superiors are talking. I literally just gave him permission. If I were your captain, I assure you I would not forget this. No matter how great a strategist you think you are, that minimizes our chances of success. As soon as any of the systems go down, the warning will be given and the children will have time to prepare. I will sacrifice the necessary troops to ensure the capture of the station. That is my job. No, we'll definitely take out the satellites before we board. We do not obey your orders. I do not have to do what you say. Of course, the Council has given me command of the operation. As long as I'm here, you're nothing but a private. The troops will not answer the command of an unknown. I have fought dozens of battles alongside them. What was that you said before? They will obey whoever pays them, right? All right. We'll do it your way, Captain. If that's what the Council wants, I can't get in the way. You nod. Rather not have imposed your command in that way, but you would tolerate such a strategy no matter how effective it was. The next step was to await the arrival of Admiral Mason's troops for battle. I would accept that strategy if it was so effective that we don't even lose the frontline shields. We must prepare the offensive. Let's not waste any more time. You shouldn't talk in definites like that. It's bad. It takes almost 2 days before Captain Burrows and Dunn arrive with the Republic fleet. As you had promised, the Interstellar Republic would support the Hold on. Before I go on, they say that they were holed up there. Can't we just starve them out? Isn't this just a simple war of attrition at this point? But we have nothing to attrish. That's a word. Like they're stuck in there, aren't they? We just have to wait them out. I'm thinking. No. No, they said that they also expanded and got a bunch of ships and stuff too. And that their ships can apparently just come and go. So no, there's no attrition. But we did wait a long time. As you had promised, the Interstellar Republic would support the reconquest of the station in order to push back the troops of the Children. When Artemis Hub came back under your control, the true battle would begin. You review your plan, and again, in the company of higher ranks of both factions. As you had been informed, most of the Children of the Sun troops deployed at Artemis Hub departed by the order of Nartos, leaving the station more unprotected than ever. With the everything ready. With everything ready, the soldiers prepared for the assault. There was no better opportunity than this. I've been here like 100 million times. Yeah, okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to be. Ah. Curious. It didn't have an objective, like, thingy. Like up in the right corner that said, you go to this place. Wait, this time I'm actually just gonna go straight to the hub. Because I expect a fight. And I want my ship to be full. Full hull. Full hull. No. No. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
The scanners will detect us soon. We must begin the operation.
Lambda, start the attack. We'll take care of the orbital systems. Don't let them get to us.
Let's go.
Epsilon Squadron, focus the fire on the defense systems. We won't make it into the station while they're active.
At your command, Captain.
The scan's finished, Captain. We have the location of the satellites.
Set their coordinates, May. We can't board the station until we're done with them.
Whoop.
Setting objectives.
We've come to
noticing
take
this
back
is
what's
super not
ours.
working.
The whole universe belongs to us. We'll reduce SMC
Oh, that
to
hurt.
ashes.
Real bad.
The children of the sun are reinforcing defenses, Captain.
Malik, what's the situation?
Oh,
No
fuck.
matter how many come, we won't let them get to you.
Received. Hold your
I'm getting
position.
absolutely dicked on.
The children are reaching us, Malik. What are you doing?
The children's ships are coming right for you, Burrows. We can't stop them all.
It's a trap. They want to destroy the station's defenses. Protect the satellites.
Oh,
Over our
I'm so
dead
hurt.
Bodies.
Don't leave anyone alive.
It all hurts so bad. Oh, lag spike. I was looking at my shield, so I missed so many shots.
Second target eliminated. There is only one left.
Let's get rid of the last of the satellites. We can't take much more.
Ow.
The defenses are down. We must make our way to the
Ow.
docks. Malik, take care of the nearby ships.
Don't let them dock.
Get ready for what's about to come to you, bastards.
Preparing docking protocol.
Mines aren't that great. I thought they came from the top and the bottom, but sometimes they don't. Let's go. You board the docks along with the other SMC ships, as Children of the Sun soldiers open fire on you. Although you had managed to dock, destroying the units around the station would not be an easy task. As Malik had warned, the plan to destroy the satellites had given the Children of the Sun time to organize their defenses. Conscious of your plans, the soldiers had concentrated near the docks to try to repel the boarding. You open the exit hatch while you stay under cover to respond to enemy fire. Screams and explosions spread across all nearby docks while some of the Lambda Squadron ships perform suppression fire over the dock area. You had to get to the control room, but Artemis Hub not only had external defensive systems. Turrets and other defensive systems that the children controlled from that sector were distributed throughout the complex. If you could neutralize them completely, Artemis Hub would be yours. One of the ships fires a blast at a nearby area of the station, and the explosion generates a perfect distraction. Now or never. Advance to the control room. Ah, Newman, why are you hurt? Ah, Semenov, why are you hurt? Fucking blocking piece of shit. See, I can't use any of this stuff. What? That went straight through her shields. I glitched it by clicking too fast. Fucking Christ, if I could keep getting shields, I'm just gonna lose. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to actually use any of these. Nope. Victory. Nobody died, thankfully. Poor Newman. With the defensive systems out of play and the dock secured, more and more troops joined boarding as the children tried to defend as many of the assaulted sectors as they could. As soon as you head to the control room, a group of guards from Children of the Sun surprise you. You immediately take cover and open fire. You notice that the recruit, Patrick Jackson, who breathes nervously next to you while you are in cover. You hadn't thought about it, but this was Jackson's first big battle. Normally a recruit in training was never exposed to such risks before his official admission. It seemed that the poor man has made his debut in style. Don't let the fear paralyze you. It won't, Captain. But I must warn you that I will probably have to provide me with new uniform pants when we return to the ship. You smile as you keep shooting. Only a madman wouldn't be afraid in that situation. Knowing that a single failure could mean the end was what kept you alive throughout your military career. You have to keep moving forward. Patrick's gonna be a badass. You managed to bring down a group that was blocking your way, and you enter the complex. The control installations were accessible from several points around the station, where there were long corridors that communicated the different rooms with the systems and machines that allowed the life inside the enormous station. The soldiers continued guarding the labyrinth-like facilities, so you must advance cautiously. The path branched several times until it ended in the stairs that separated the different floors. You look out of the gate to check the area and it is indeed guarded. Only 3 armed men with it watch the landings. Surely you could get rid of them, but that would sound the alarm. Must inform the Admiral. We must inform the Admiral? What? Oh, fun. What? We must inform the Admiral? You go back through the complex without attracting attention, while looking for some other way to get to the lower floors, but you don't find it. Through many of the corridors, children and soldiers run the direction of the battle, making it difficult to move past them. Captain, it's too risky to go this way. Perhaps we should call the attention of the guards to get them out. I like Patrick's suggestion. It's the best plan you could think of. Surely you could sabotage some of the rooms you had been through. Generating a glitch in the system, if only for a few minutes, would allow you to distract the children's troops and hopefully clear the stairs. We'll destroy the generators. Although we will not have much time before the power is restored, we will take the advantage of the chaos to wipe out the guards and gain access to the control room. I don't know why we didn't just shoot them. I don't know if it was a bug that it said we have to tell the Admiral as one of my suggestions and not like murder the fuck out of the guards. But I'm really pissed that I lost my trait and because other suggestions just straight up didn't make sense. You get to work. The engineer, okay. It was like, be reckless or don't be reckless. Yeah, but one of the questions was, do we have to tell the Admiral? Another one was, don't be reckless. Like, it was weird. You get to work. The engineers managed to open the gate of one of the engine rooms and you enter the interior. You would use one of the remote charges to blow up the room and bring down the systems. If nearby troops heard the explosion, they would head for the blast zone immediately. You could take advantage of that. I'm surprised that this wasn't like an engineering role I had to do. Place the loads and run to an advantageous position. After a few minutes, the sound of the explosion deafens you in spite of having your hands. Sorry, I looked away. In spite of having your hands covering your ears. Everything remains dark and the emergency lights come on, allowing you to perceive the corridors slightly. Immediately you hear one of the guard's transmitters. The west area generator room is down. Status report. The lights have gone out after the shock. SMC troops must have penetrated the facility. Copy that. Check the area. I want you to catch up with them immediately. The guards get ready and start climbing the ladders. Huddled in the shadows, you prepare to open fire when the guards cross the threshold. Time seems to freeze while everything is silent. The fall of the energetic system had wrapped everything in a strange, calm atmosphere that made the situation much more tense. After a wait that becomes eternal, you see smoky metallic object coming out the doorway to the corridor where you are. Shit. The gas grenade explodes immediately, catching you surprise. You had underestimated those men. You supposed that they would come out frantically as soon as their superiors ordered it, but they did not expect such caution. But you did not expect such caution. Yes, you had blah 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 blah. Sip of water. You and your crew cover your mouth as you can while you watch the guards come forth. Now there is no choice. The grenade would still fill the corridors with whatever was inside them for a while, preventing anyone without masks to move around. You had to leave the top floor as soon as possible, and those men were in your way. Fire. Lasers illuminate the room, catching the guards by surprise. You leave cover and head for their bodies. Captain Clark, Cato, and I will watch the stairs with the children's protective gear. We'll cover the entrance while you get to the control room. You go down the last floor with the rest of the crew. This area is much more open, but seems clear. At least 1/3 of the army that Artemis Hub had taken has been left for headquarters by order of Nartos. Otherwise, you were sure that you could not have kept yourselves hidden for so long. But it was something that played in your favor. You knew it was a double-edged sword. Nartos would never deliver a strategic point taken by him. If he had neglected the defenses, there would be a good reason for it. The sound of an explosion alerts you, and you quickly stop at once. You several steps heading towards you. Sound closer and closer. Look at the crew who stay alert. You turn a corner and see General Kenneth Malik rushing towards you. Run. Turn around. Laser shot flying by your head, coming from the soldiers running after Malik, fires starting gun. Make a 180-degree turn, trying to return fire as precisely as you can, while trying to flee in the opposite direction. You run from room to room to escape from them, but there are too many of them. To have a chance, you must split up and group. There are different directions for the crews while you go with Jackson. Promise you take care of him, and that's what you're going to do. Silently through the galleries, looking background. Follow the voices. You turn the corner and see Kenneth Malik with his back to the control room door. The general sees you and puts his index finger on his lips, so that you don't make any noise. You go to him and look out of the room. 3 men sitting from large terminals give orders, one after another. Kappa Command, situation report. The SMC units are trying to take over floors at District 5. Send more troops immediately. Yes, defensive systems operational command. Look back at Malik, who enters the room without saying anything. The first of the shots ends with one of the controllers, and the rest raise their hands in the air. Without warning, Malik opens fire again on one of them. Taking advantage of the moment, the last of the controllers takes the weapon on the control panel to shoot him. I shoot him first. Again, an aptitude roll. Everything's an aptitude roll. Well, Malik's fucked. Damn it. Come out of the threshold and open fire in anticipation, but you miss the shot. Patrick follows you, and with a shot, hits the chest of the last controller who's about to shoot Malik. Fuck yeah, Patrick. Throwing him a couple of meters back. You're a lunatic, Malik. You almost got yourself killed. Just bullets. Just I don't fucking care. Luckily, the Interstellar, they ain't paying me. I ain't gonna bug this shit. I'll do a couple here and there, but come on. Luckily, the Interstellar Republic was there to protect me, wasn't it, Captain? The control room had fallen. With the terminals under your control, you could deactivate the station's weaponry and block communication with the children's ships that were still fighting in space. Yeah. With a slight push, you remove the body of the first man sitting. You take his seat and access the systems. It was the end of the game. Once you blocked the defense protocol, your troops would finish in a few hours, and the Children of the Sun remaining in the station. Relieved, you address Patrick as you type. You did well, Jackson. I thought you would beg me to return to the ship as soon as you saw a bleh, bleh, bleh. Another sip of water. You did well, Jackson. I thought you would beg me to return to the ship as soon as you saw a children's soldier, but you acted like a real member of the Republic. Whatever. Jackson answers, and admittedly should not be italicized. Thank you, Captain. It has been an honor to be... Oh no, his sentence cuts off. No. Thank you, Captain. It has been an honor to be with you. The shot deafens you. You turn your head to watch in horror as Patrick collapses to the ground. A huge hole in his chest of his uniform smokes with energy. At his feet, Malik points straight at you with a slight smile. Fucking Christ. I suspected Malik was gonna be bad when we were about to enter the... And he suddenly is there, driving you all the way. God damn it, why Patrick? No. No. I seem to have made it. The Artemis Hub, jewel of the SMC, recovered from the control of the Children of the Sun thanks to General Kenneth Malik. You're scum, Malik. We shouldn't have trusted you. I should have known you were unreliable. Careful, Captain. Being a hero killed in combat by helping me reconquer Artemis Hub is not a bad end. In fact, it may be too good. Yeah, I'll tell your men how you begged me to kill you after a children's soldier wounded you. I'll tell them how you asked me again and again to put an end to your suffering, and I, a true friend, helped you rest in peace. You better kill me with the first shot. If you fail, I assure you I'll make you regret the Children of the Sun had not killed you before. I can imagine the headlines, Kenneth Malik. I'm gonna guess that Patrick shoots him. Because Patrick's awesome. I can imagine the headlines. Kenneth Malik, Defender of the Galaxy, Destroyer of the Children of the Sun. After the payment of this mission, I'll be able to retire for life. I will never have to endure a new order from those stuck-up bastards on the council. It's nothing personal, Captain. But you wouldn't be the protagonist of the story. But you won't be the protagonist of the story. Or the Republic. You know what would be fucking awesome is if the rest of this game is done through Malik's eyes and I actually die. You hear the shot, but you don't feel anything. You open your eyes and see Malik completely still in front of you. He opens his lips to talk and a stream of blood comes out of his mouth as he collapses. Behind him, Patrick Johnson, like fucking badass, holds the still smoking gun from where it has fallen. The boy drops his arm and faints. Run to his side and kneel to see his condition. Patrick, still breathing, uncontrollably his uniform, you see a protective vest K-22, which saved his life by stopping Malik's plasma shot. It makes sense to wear that vest. It had been years since the appearance of laser assault weapons, and plasma guns had become obsolete. Perhaps it did not equal in power, but the precision that was gained was a clear factor for the change in military armament. Oh. Okie dokie. Aware of all of this, the vast majority of soldiers now wore laser protection equipment that attempted to minimize the lethality of impact. You had ordered your men to equip them before the fight. Why was Jackson wearing one of the old protective vests? There were only two possibilities. Either Patrick was the stupidest and luckiest recruit in the Republic for mistakenly wearing an antiquated vest. The young recruit had suspected Kenneth Malik from the start. Whatever the case, it saved your life. I'm gonna go with he was fucking stupid. Got the wrong vest. Like, cause Patrick's being too perfect right now, alright? Come on. You go back to the control panel and shut down the defensive systems. There's now just a matter of time. It doesn't take many hours until the SMC and Republic manage to control the entire station. The captains of the different ships arrives at the docks as you drag Jackson out of the facility on your shoulders. Before you get to the exit, you regroup with the crew and several... what? Sorry about that. You regroup with the crew and several groups of troops that were heading into the area. Take charge of the control room, rehabilitate the systems, and take care. We do not know if the children will respond to the attack soon. My crew and I will go to the headquarters of the Republic to inform Admiral Mason of the success of the operation. In the meantime, Burroughs and Dunn will take command of the situation. Understood? We head for the ship. We must inform the Admiral. See, now I get that where you must... Alright. Like, I feel... That single choice was really weird. Commercial zone. Oh god. There we go. ship. That is very expensive.
How are you feeling, Jackson?
I'll recover. I just need a couple of days, Captain.
No way. You've got several fractured ribs. You won't be out of the sickbay for at least a couple of weeks.
It'd be best if you rested during the trip, Jackson. I'll let you know when we arrive at headquarters to inform Admiral Mason of our success.
But Captain...
That's an order.
I just noticed all the ships. Wait. Okay. There's definitely some people that need to go into sickbay. Some not leveled. Lag spike? What's going on? Ooh, we okay? We okay? We okay? Oh boy. We're not okay. We not okay. Alright, we're okay. That's new. The mines, let's go like super close range, I guess. Let's research the Gatling. Kill people. Pet my doggy. Doggy petting break. Ah, good doggy cut petting break. Done. We've got mines. Beating cannon, shotgun. Let's put the mines over here. And the shotgun over here. I feel like, just with how I view depth, the front of my ship is probably going to be a little bit farther away. I think. Okay. I like your ship, boy. Surrender and give us the ship and you will survive.
Activate the weapons. All
That's
crew
gonna
to
be a
battle
solid
stations.
nope from me, dog.
You'll regret this.
I'll make sure to end you quickly.
Oop, door opened. There goes Dougie. Off to see what's up.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
Ooh. Boom. What's up? They are not really returning fire, which is fine by me. The back of his ship. That's what has the shields go down. Or that's what shields are down.
One of the
These guys are
enemy
easy,
ships has been destroyed.
by the by. The mines got through the back of the shields. Or the back shields, I should say. Shotguns? Hello? Ah, ouch. The shotgun's not firing for some reason.
Well done. May, send a damage report to my terminal immediately.
Like Canada of the Republic, high quality, very nice. Another rocket launcher. Rocket launcher. Plasma cannon. Cool. Anybody get hurt? Lily might have gotten hurt. Oh, nice! I can just click on. Okay, that's pretty sweet. So shotgun let me down there. Kept not firing. Could be because of this thing got in the way. Hmm. Like Canada of the Republic 76. God damn. I think that like I have a big like fin here, and I think that that kept getting in the way. Something ridiculously stupid here. That doesn't make sense because this still hits shields. Oh, sure. Canada of the Republic is just better than light Canada of the Republic. Upgrade this though. Yeah. And it's the circuit boards, yo. Yes. This one's better. I'm gonna check to make sure there's no like special stuff. Hey, I like money. I got mail.
Okay.
Cool. While this flies, I'm gonna go check my mail.
We'll finish you off and spend your credits on updates.
Oh, hell. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, so it didn't automatically put me in a dialogue option, huh? Thank God they're using lasers. Sacrifice a little bit of engine or shields to try to get away. Do anything. Okay. Alright. That's good enough for me. Chances are I'm gonna die before their shields drop anyway. Gotta go in all crazy like. Okay, so the real danger is this guy. Ooh. No. Blah. I took some of those artillery shells to the front of my shields, and they just immediately dropped, and they only had to do 2% damage, so... Shame. Yeah, it didn't automatically put me in a dialogue, like it always does. I just warp in and immediately start getting shot. Fuck. Worst part about it is the... Whoa. Oh, hey, look! I've got objectives now. The worst part about it is that the mail that I got was just advertisements. Advertisements. Error? I don't care. Error, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Ah, whatever. Terrible disease. What? Yeah, I don't know why my medicine roll and stat has always been so high. I passed this one for once. Always fail that one. Your scientists arrive at the ship and quickly run diagnostics and multiple tests. After a little over an hour, it appears they have detected the source of the infection. Captain, it seems that this is due to a fungus found on the planet that you've arrived from. Upon subjecting yourselves to the chemical process of atmospheric exit, it mutates. Luckily, it can be completely and can cause... The fuck did I get the word luckily from? Oh, from over here. Ow. It mutates and can... I was just sighing at myself like I can't read. It mutates and can cause completely unexpected effects on humans. Luckily, we have the products needed to neutralize its effects in the laboratory. And everybody is happy. It died? Get anything for it? Awesome. Nobody died, but I didn't get anything for it. So like, I've always rolled 4 dice for the medical stuff. Even before I started pumping up the heal stat my crew members. really know what affects how many dice you get to roll, because like aptitude is always 1. Which I'm like, okay, well I haven't put any points in aptitude, so that makes sense. Students who arrive. Oh, hey, look, sicknesses. Yes, Captain, at least 20% of the crew have died. We have much time left. Oh no, Jimmy, oh god, his head is inflating. Captain, it's gonna explode any moment now. Nice. Fungus thing. I'll get some later. Guys down. What's up? Bit of Vapmi, Lahaka, and Taku. Alright, I actually kind of want to go Taku first. Maybe I'll get Patrick actually like leveled up to a recruiter, leveled up to an actual like standing member of the Republic.
Are you sure Recruit Patrick can't return to his post? If I have to hear once more about how you rescued him from Zia, I will cut off the oxygen supply of his cabin.
Be nice to him, May. Jackson saved my life.
Okay, I always accept a crew member here. Thievery is illegal. How dare you try to sell slaves to a military ship of the Republic? Turn off engines and lay down arms. You are under arrest. Giving you a chance, Captain. Your righteousness has condemned you to die as a slave.
Activate the weapons.
I'm just
All
curious to
crew
know what'll happen now.
stations.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
Yeah, the Gatlian's doing it. Oh, the Flak's doing a pretty good job of killing them. should have like a bunch of slaves on my ship now. Nice. Guided missile. Nice. So then I get. So curiosity, this is highest one. This is 91 and 19. Still 91 and 19. Still 91 and 19. Got this one because I was hoping to do lasers later. So, okay. 500, 400, 200, 500, 400, 375, 200, 100. That's for the mines. Yeah, identical. So I don't think having crew members like equipped matters. I hear whining. I don't know if that's my parents' dog or my dog. Be right back.